So the next topic is just simple information how we use or comprehend and apply the chromosomal nomenclature. When you write, there is some abnormality how you write it. So this one we call it the carpiotype formula. Start with the number of the chromosomes in the cell. I guess cell I get, followed by a comma, then X chromosome and then Y chromosome. And this is an example. For example, we have 46, X, this is for female, and XY for male. So this is a normal. Other notations to follow, so these are the rules which we follow. This is each time separated by a comma. If we have other things, for example, we have the plus or minus sign, followed by a number indicate an extra or missing entire chromosome. Zygous means trisomy 21. So, when a piece of the chromosome is missing, not all the chromosome's number is indicated, followed by a P or Q and a minus sign. For example, 5P means missing segment of the P arm of the chromosome. أجر هنيبة minus أكل دواية يعني بيشويت. أجر بيشوي يعني for entire chromosome. The dواية وهذا P وكان يعني the dواية. So when a piece of chromosome is missing, the chromosome number is indicated, followed by a P or Q and a minus sign. For example, 5P minus means missing segment of the P arm of the chromosome number 5, Oshioya indication. Other notations, for example, we might sometimes write D or dot or inf or s or trans notation. Now, still we as doctor and physician, we don't have the complete knowledge because now this is a specialty in the human genetics, and there are more rules to overcome this. We are not going in the detail, just the bold lines of this rule is for you is to understand these 4 or 5 notations. Chromosome numbers, sex discrimination, if there is missing one or extra one large chromosome, ناقص بسبيع ناقص أجداد, so or minus or positive, and these. So these are more than enough. If you like to read about that, you can go and find that in the textbook. And this is a table which shortens the formula when we write, for example, normal male, normal female, Turner syndrome, you have to take that, male, Klinefelter, Jacob syndrome, which is XYY. Here we have a male missing a part of wrong arm, so these are more detailed, we don't have that. But the other ones are just for clear. But if you read it, you can go to the rule and find the detail about that. Referral of patients for karyotyping. How or when you are sending a patient for this procedure, karyotyping. First, if there are congenital or constitutional abnormalities, you have a baby, you see if he has a Down syndrome or not, to be sure you can send that, for example. So, in the cases, this is occur in the cases in the following. First, prenatal screening of Down syndrome, i.e. عليك مالك كان معهم هو مالي بهم أنا دوست كان يشوي مالك على دايك زان أوي هي أنا. So it's called prenatal, pre-delivery. Especially if we have advanced maternal age, كمان دايك الزوربت شانسك زيادة. So balancing special raisement, maternal age, family history of chromosomal abnormality, معناه abnormal ultrasound scan of the fetus. معناه if you do all this and you see there's something abnormal, you can order chiropractic. Second, birth defects, malformations, mental retardation. Sometimes they see a birth defect and you are trying to see if there are abnormalities. You can send for chiropractic. Abnormal sexual development in Klinefelter syndrome. When they will come, usually they are come with fertility problems, so they will come and send for their chromosome anomaly and they are proved to be Klinefelter syndrome as they come when they become adult. In cases of infertility, the couples in which they don't have an obvious cause for not bringing child, non-habit, so you can do this. And also in cases of recurrent fetal loss. Recurrent fetal loss, you can do it either for the mothers or usually for the babies when they are delivered to see the cause why the baby is coming out abnormal. So we can order these conditions or karyotyping or genetic chromosomal picturing karyotyping for these conditions. Also, there are women in the acquired abnormalities such as leukemia and related disorders. Diagnosis of chromosomal abnormalities enables, so when you do this, you got information for accurate diagnosis, prognosis of clinical problems in patients. Accurate diagnosis means you are sure that this is 100% Down syndrome, or 100% for example, Prader-Willi syndrome. This is also prognosis of it. Prognosis means you are prospect the outcome of this condition. If this condition is good or bad, this is called prognosis. This is called prognosis. Second, better management of affected patients, for example, hormone treatment in some sex chromosome abnormalities. So you can also tailor your treatment if you know the chromosomal anomalies. Understanding the productive risks for carriers. Some persons, they have Robertsonian carriers, if they bring their child, so they will produce normal child or not. By this also we should know about that. And also prenatal diagnosis and possible termination of affected pregnancies. Sometimes the pregnancy will be terminated. This is done in some countries, not in all the countries. They can terminate pregnancy if they find there is abnormalities which are bad or it is not curable or they cause a very problem for the baby and for the mother. They can also. So these are clinical spectra in which one the order and the benefits of ordering these conditions. The fish technique, it is as you see, fluorescent inside with me in position. Hybridization. This is a method to produce the ability to highlight individual genes, to color out individual gene. The fish is more precise and targeted than conventional chromosome staining because it uses DNA probe. So we use certain color to target specific areas of that chromosome. And this is more advanced. The probes are attached to molecules that fluoresce when illuminated, and they are producing a flash of color precisely where the probes bind to the complement. Fluorescent material, when they are excited with an ultralight, usually they give color. So this is, we call it the FISH, or fluorescent in situ hybridization. This can paint the entire karyotype, producing each chromosome with several different fluorescent molecules. A computer integrates the image and creates a unique false color for each chromosome. بايخنوي كمبيوتر كهذا الشيء هذا الكروموسوم بغير من خوي سامي أو من أصلي هذا أو أصلا أو عمدان بوي واضح. So fish can identify chromosomal anomalies, helping gene mapping, analysis of chromosome structure and variation, and poly determination. So they can be used to identify these problems in chromosome more precisely. Many labs that perform amniocentesis or CVS use fish probes for chromosome number 17, 13, 18, 21, and X and Y to identify most common problems. Many capacitors part2 level advanced development, because they are common, they can be used easily. So here you can see they have used a specific probe for the telomere. You can see only the telomeres are coming with that color. So this is one method of fish. Telomeres glow white at the end of the DNA. Here we have fish shows 3 fluorescent dots that correspond to 3 copies of chromosome number 21. Here we can see 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot. Now these dots are probes raised against the chromosome number 21. Però prima Karasakan our Hideni parça creative what you do just to see if you can see 3 areas when there is some illumination. This is indicate 21 trisomy. So it makes the picture easily understandable. Here we can see also fluorescent in situ hybridization. So this is fish micrograph of chromosome 2 to 3 translocation. If you see, this is the translocation. Mixer. So these 2 chromosomes are translocated. So this is how it become easy to understand and comprehend the abnormalities. Also, here we can also see the centromere using fish image showing the centromere. Now, karyotyping is this procedure, but before you do karyotyping, sometimes you need other methods to obtain material. So this is this slide talk about that. Genetic tests for the detection of chromosomal anomalies, not just the karyotyping. So prenatal diagnosis include all aspects of embryonic and fetal diagnosis. It provides reassurance without which many will decline to undertake a pregnancy. In practice, 93% of the prenatal tests, patient diagnosis, provides reassurance for the couple concerned, and self-determination of pregnancy is undertaken in only 7%. برود تأميني بو عليه مالتنا هي وشيشتي بو بقى عليه سياكن وشي أبيها So these are the genetic tests which can be divided into invasive techniques for prenatal diagnosis, before birth diagnosis of that baby. We have invasive and we have non-invasive. The invasive is usually these are cause harm and cause some distract to the mother and the baby itself. Invasion primary technique. And then invasive, these are more easy techniques. So first we have amniocentesis, we have chorionic villus sampling, we have chordocentesis. So what that means? This is chorionic villus sampling. This is the gravid uterus. They insert this piece or this tube and they take out a sample in this area. Chorionic villus. Chorionic villus sample So this is one example. More common, we have amniocentesis. This is the procedure of the fetus, usually at that age or more. Usually there is a fluid surrounding, so they are taking out this fluid under the ultrasound. The physician, the usual gynecologist, and on the ultrasound physician, they do that. They insert a needle and take fetal cells. This is called amniocentesis. So this is one test. It is also invasive. The ultrasound, this is non-invasive. This is also another test. Sometimes they can detect major defects. So, the non-invasive, such as ultrasonography, sonara. We have other types of imaging. And we have fetal DNA or RNA in the maternal circulation. So they take the mother's blood to detect the fetal DNA or RNA. So, amniocentesis is withdrawal of the amniotic fluid. It is usually performed at 16 to 18 weeks gestation, under aseptic condition, and after prior ultra or placental localization with ultrasound, a needle is inserted under the ultrasound valve into the amniotic cavity via the maternal abdomen. So it is harmful sometimes. They cause discomfort to the mother and sometimes complication also. The mothers and the baby also. Volume of 10 to 20 ml of liquid is withdrawn and this can be used for several different tests. So these are the tests for amniotic fluid. I'm starting with therapy. First, to know the sex of the fetus, male and male, you can see. Fetal karyotyping, you can take cells and grow it and make a karyotype. Also, fetal enzyme assay. You can see then we have also fetal DNA diagnosis for certain genetic defects, not chromosomal, genetic and genetic factor. The child navigation on chromosome, the child karyotype. So we can do a lot of investigations in these. But for the enzyme, as you say, the chromic villus sampling is usually preferred to amniocentesis. What? The star is chorionic villus sampling may be preferred to amniocentesis. Maybe, it is usually preferred. Chorionic villus azet ziyartere bol nalaka şönke vesile kentaza hitira onunla tuşimizi ziyartere. Now, later when you go home, read about the bar body, its significance, how it's seen. So I've put this is to determine the sex of the person by this method. So the visualization of the bar body, usually this is the some dot near the nucleus, and 50 to 80% of the cell was usually able to permit fetal sexing from amniotic fluid cell within 3 hours. So they take the cells, centrifuge it, put it on a slide, and make a stained sample. They can see if they contain this body. You can see we can. Yeah. So you can see this is the bar body. It is present in the nucleus, usually photomicrograph comparing the cheek epithelial cell nuclei from a male that fails to reveal bar body on the right and from a normal female on the left. So according to that, you can determine about the sex of the baby. طبعا كاريكاتين شيلوكين أزاني كاريكاتين is more indicative because you can see the X and the Y chromosomes. But this is easy, for example, from the buccal mucosa you can also do it. This is picture a short illusion double bar bodies in some sexual development abnormalities. Okay. There are ethical issues associated with genetic testing. These are certain rules which we follow, either it is our tradition or culture or our religion. أما اعتباري ethical أو شان أخرى عليك مجال حياة من القرآن مجال حياة مجال ليش إيش. So these include respect of the privacy. You are knowing about that patient, he is having Klinefelter, he is infertile. So this is something. Autonomy, like حزناك كذب زاني خود شيء كتشين جنجك حزناك كذب زاني كتشين. This is his idea. So when doing these tests, sometimes these conditions will be breached. Personal best interest. Although we have responsibility for genetic health for future children. أوش أزانا مناول سكن مناول سكن خوان بيانا خوشبه بيان خوشبه أوش أنا أم تستان أودا خاطر. Maximizing the social best interest and minimizing the serious social harm. Some ethical issues. The reproductive liberty of individuals, genetic justice, cost effectiveness, granny, azani, oshtabeki, bunaki, solidarity, mutual aid and respect of difference. So like some other sensitive issues in the community, these factors should be taken into account when we do this genetic information. Should not be done under force. The patient or the family, they should submit themselves and sign, and we should also demonstrate some points about it. Manalika, Fasishiboki, Azaniki, Almost genetic defective here, Mustaqbal Kushishke, Amanawa, Neshki, the penally on Tuesday, penally on Tuesday. So there are ethical issues concerning that. And this is variable. Some countries they take into these accounts. This is a nice reading if you follow that. Also, there are risks involving genetic testing. These include physical, emotional, social, and financial. So these are the risks if you do all these tests. In some cases, genetic testing creates tensions within a family because the results can reveal information مشكلة وفحص paternity maternity فرنسيت مناظرة دايش أو نعمل أوانيا أوانيا مش مجموعة مشكلة بستكات أو أفرتا نوانيا كي كرزان أفرتا أكثر وازية بينت مشكلة تماكن كي تبين مشكلة ريانا بدرو it will cause problem. Also the psychological risks include guilt and anxiety, impaired self-esteem, social stigma, and insurance and employment discrimination. So all these may reflect when somebody knows about the genetic of one person. And this can be applied not just for the chromosomes, for the other genetic problems when you identify certain genes. Now there are some labs outside. You can pay around now $1,000 and they can screen your DNA for many malignant diseases. So people may commit to that. People they say, I'm not allowed to do that, or they go on the step. يعني otherwise ما نشنا سيء شيء كشيء كذا بولين روزان كباي بصار كشيء أشتغل. If it is incurable, that's so there are a lot of ethical issues regarding medicine now, how to treat, how to not treat, how to inform the patient about the bad things regarding their build, regarding their ability to bring children or not. This is the references, Human Heredity, Chapter 6-7, new clinical genetic chapters, and human genetic concepts and application, Chapter 14. Okay. Good luck for me,